But people, I don't think many of y'all understand why the diehard Christians are so faithful and so enlightened to push this word. They had an encounter. I'm gonna tell you something. The people that really had encounters with the Lord, it changed their life forever. It's something, they know something. I was watching a movie one day. I can't remember what it's about, but it's one girl, she was lost, and her sister go to church every Sunday. And the Lord called to the one sister and said, I need you to go here. And she was telling her sisters, like, the Lord talked to me. She was like, I never had an encounter like that with the Lord before. You understand? And the thing is, a lot of people are playing, I ain't saying they playing church, they still ain't had their spiritual encounter. A lot of people are playing church, they're going to church, but they really they ain't had that spiritual encounter yet. I'm telling you something, when you have that spiritual encounter, when the Lord calls your name, boy, it changes your life and it changes lives of people around you. You'll start seeing your enemies run, become your footstools, all kind of stuff you're going to start seeing when the Lord calls you and you answer him. You think this is a game? You understand? You think people are just coming on here just talking about the Lord because some of them may be coming to here talking about it. Can you send a cash donation? I don't care about no cash donation. God give me everything I need. You know, yeah, he used people to help me sometimes, but all glory goes to God. And you're going to start seeing things from a different perspective. You'll see how much people want glory. People to help you out, and are you going to glorify me? Hell no, I ain't glorifying you. Thank you, Jesus. That's why you see a lot of homeless people, when they help you, when you help them out, God bless you. Who they giving a reverence to? God. You better pay attention, because it's something, they done had a counter somewhere. I'm sure some of them saying it just because it sounds like the good thing to say, but some of them saying it because God is good to them, and they know it. They done had some encounters in their life. They've been praying sometimes, and somebody came and gave them a ham sandwich. You know what I'm saying? There's some things that these people have encountered that a lot of people that are spiritual will never understand. A lot of people still got their veil on their head. They know the word, they know the doctrine, but they ain't know how spiritual it is. They don't know this is a spiritual book. And God is trying to reach you internally too. He's trying to speak with you on a daily basis. Don't go here. Go home. I want to go to my cousin's house today. Go home today. Don't you want that? Don't you want that kind of guidance? Go through the Red Sea. Huh? I'm going to go through. I watched it. Psh, go through the Red Sea. You wanted to go the long way around, man. I got a shortcut that's going to get you right where you need to go. Just keep trusting me and following after me. Don't you want that? I'm trying to tell y'all, man. You want this present from the Lord. You want these encounters. It's going to strengthen your faith. And then it's going to strengthen your faith so much that you're going to be so die hard for the Lord. Like Moses, you're going to be like, hey, drink this golden calf up that y'all made. Aaron, you two, get your butt down there and drink. You understand? You're going to be so bold. You don't care. You'll do some crazy things, outlandish things for the Lord. Don't you want to do some outlandish things for the Lord? Don't you want to do some things that people expect you never to do for the Lord? Go up there for 40 days and 40 nights and come back, your face all messed up, and you still serving the Lord with all honesty and all truth. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have some spiritual encounters. I done got set on fire before. Been in a tornado. What the world? What? God delivered me from every one of them, but just being real with you. Fought demons. Seen demons. Heard demons. All right. Had an encounter with the Satan himself. Acting like Jesus in a vision. I've been carrying you. Watch how I give you all these riches and stuff. And you're going to be up there with the stars. I woke up. No, I refuse, Satan. You know what? But the thing is, the Lord had told me through reading his word what the day will come to you asking for. He said he transforms himself into an angel of light. I remember I was laying in the bed. And I couldn't move. And a figure came down looking like Jesus. The Jesus they show you on TV all the time. Cause I ain't never seen Jesus before. But it looked like one of them hippie Jesuses. And he was like, I've been carrying you. Showed me parts of my life and everything. They was like, you see all those stars up there? You're going to be up there with them. And you're going to be in Hollywood. You're gonna be sleeping with multiple women and stuff like that. And I was already reading the Bible and the temptation of Christ. And I was like, this is not the Lord here. This is the devil. He said, if you resist the devil, he'll flee from you. I resisted him. I was like, no, this ain't the Lord here. Why the Lord want to promise me fornication and jewelry and clothes and hanging with the elites? You understand? I was like, no, this can't be the Lord here. He was like, just let me in. I was like, oh, no way. I ain't letting you in. I know who you are. I was like, I'm not letting you in, buddy. But that's what he said. He said, let me in. Just let me in. And it seems so heavenly. But if I wouldn't have been reading my Bible and studying like I knew, I would have accepted that offer. And I'd probably been up there with the elites right now. With the so-called elites. Thank you. Thank you. You too. But I'm just being real with y'all people. I know I could have been up there. I could have been with Beyonce and Jay-Z and them. Shoot, my passion was to become a superstar. To become somebody known like them. To be the next R. Kelly. Before I found the Lord, then the Lord started changing that. Oh no. It ain't about you no more. Ain't about sex no more. It ain't about being a whore and fornication and all that stuff no more. I'm finna teach you how to make some better music for me. And it didn't happen overnight. For years, when I first found the Lord and I knew the Bible, I still couldn't write godly music. I still didn't know how. I used to sit down and be like, how you write a godly song? I couldn't do it. I tried everything. I'm talking about, man, I tried everything. I couldn't write it. Years passed by before, and I still made music, but I was making a half in, half out music. You know, like the rappers do now. I love God, but I shot him in his face. And yeah, what? You love God, but you shot him in his face. Lord have mercy. And I started paying attention. The Lord was like, I don't want you to make that type of music. But I was still doing it, because everybody else was doing it. I'm like, all they got to do is reference God. Then I started reading more and more. Hey, no, that's how you serve me. You need to let people know clearly who you're talking about. I can't say I love Jesus. Jesus be on my side. And then I went and laid by my old... You know, you talking about loving Jesus, then you're talking about sleeping with somebody else's wife. You can't be jumping in and out of bed like that, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna teach you the right way. He's gonna teach you the way that you should go. I love reggae music, but let's make some reggae for the Lord. I love rap music. Let's make some rap music for the Lord. I love R&B music. Let's make some R&B music for the Lord. You're an artist. You like to paint. Let's make some artwork for the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about it, people. It's got to line up with Him. You see, a lot of people are being misled. You'll see them people up there. I like to thank God first. Who you talking about? Say Jesus, please. Please say Jehovah or something. You understand? Golly, man. Let these people know you're talking about. If you want to say thank Satan, say thank Satan. I'm just being real with you. Stop misleading folks. Tell them who your God is. Why you scared to tell them who your God is? I ain't scared to tell them who mine is. The Lord Jesus Christ. How about that? These cowards up there. You're going to glorify who called you out of darkness into His marvelous light. You're going to glorify Him. You're going to talk about Him. That's part of the job description. Why they can't even talk about theirs. They want to mislead folks. Throw little hands, just secret handshakes and bullshit like that. Oh, I want to serve the same God they serve. Keep asking it. You might get that offer on the table. I got it. I refused. But I guarantee you, if the Lord wouldn't have came in when He came in and showed me the deceitfulness, I guarantee you, I don't know for a fact, but I guarantee you, I would have took that offer. I would have said, use me, Satan, to get millions. I would have let him in. I would have let him in, and I'll be just like Beyonce / Sasha Fierce. I was gonna let that demon in, and that demon could have used me to make his music. But I chose to let the Lord in. And it's not that I chose him, he chose me. Do you understand? He chose me. He's been calling for me for years. He's been calling you for years. Why you won't answer him? Not even to clean you up. Not even to set you on the right path. And that's going to take a process. You know, imagine how much Moses had to learn as he went. Imagine how much Abraham had to learn as he went. Think about Samson, who everybody black as a failure had to learn as he went. You know, nobody ain't never had strength like that. Could slaughter 1,000 men with a jawbone of an ass. You know what I'm saying? Like you can, I would, if I was Samson, shut the hell up. You know what the hell you talking about? You can't even step into your anointing right now talking about you can do better than Samson. I'd slap you right now if I saw you. But you know, a lot of preachers say that Samson was a failure. Motherfucker, you a failure. Nobody who the Lord chose has ever failed him. What are you talking about? You need to read your damn Bible some more. I'm pardon my language, goddammit, but at the same time, I'm finna tell y'all some things, people. There's a lot of preachers out there ain't doing what the hell they supposed to be doing. Try to talk about who failed in the Bible. Nobody who the Lord called failed. They might have fell off, but they ain't never failed. Nobody the Lord called. Judas served his purpose. Ain't nobody that the Lord got a purpose for has ever failed. What you talking about? But you know, Noah got drunk after the fact, but he never failed. Never failed. Because the Lord don't fail. Y'all do know that, right? You know, sometimes I get mad when I talk about this. I get upset. I get angry. You know why? Because sometimes the Lord get mad. And sometimes he get upset. And sometimes he get angry. He might not talk to you like I do. But this is how I talk. You got a problem with it, take it up with my Father. And pray for me if you feel what I'm saying is wrong. Well, the way I'm coming at you is wrong. Let me tell you something. I'm coming at you however I feel to come at you. I ain't your regular preacher. I ain't your regular teacher. I'm called to be Houston McCullum Beard Jr. That's my name. You understand? What's your name? That's who you called to be. You understand? You ain't called to be like T.D. Jakes. You ain't called to be like Joyce Myers. You ain't called to be like Tasha Cobbs or all these different other folk. You called to be like you. You too busy trying to mimic yourself after other people. Why, Samson, why you just won't get somebody of our own kind, Samson? Why don't you get you a white woman? Or a black woman? Why don't you just get you an Asian woman? Because the Lord had purpose with this. Oh, y'all ain't reading the Bible, huh? Y'all don't know. His parents didn't know. There was a little racism back then, too. How would you get you a Hebrew Israelite woman? Mama, I want her. They didn't know that the Lord purpose in his heart to want her. But he'll fail y'all. Slap the taste out of your mouth. You understand? I'm just trying to, y'all better read this Bible. Your parents don't know what's best for you. Only the Lord knows what's best for you. Y'all don't imagine what the struggles he had to go through, man. Samson, Abraham, Moses. You being taught by the Most High God, one of the first person to have first encounters like this with the man above, and you got people ready to stab you in your back. You know doggone well you talking to the Lord. Y'all think y'all can handle half of that stuff that they went through? No, you can't. I can barely handle what I'm going through right now. If I ain't had the Lord, I couldn't handle none of it. If I didn't have the Spirit of the Lord that rests upon me. You just said, fuck. How can you have the Spirit of the Lord on you like this? Just like I am right now? Well, I got to use proper English to have the Spirit of the Lord on me? I got to talk like Joel Osteen and tell you lie jokes that ain't even real, stuff he done made up, just so you can laugh. Joel Osteen, you so funny. Shut the hell up. I'm going to tell you real deal thing. I ain't going to tell you no fake jokes. I'm telling you some real stuff with a real mouth from a real human being that's led in the Spirit. I know the Lord's name. Don't you want to get to know the Lord's name? Come get to know the Lord's name today. He calling your name. Now it's time for you to answer the call. You understand? I ain't got nothing else for you. But no. You think the people who got sliced by a sword by Moses, I bet they was thinking right then the Lord would never do this. Fatality. I bet they thought the Lord was never gonna do that. And then the Lord said, hey Moses, get them Levites right there that chose me and to put them some swords in their hand and slaughter these same folks I tried to save. Y'all don't understand. I'm just being real with you people. Y'all look at things from a human being perspective. I'm trying to look at things from a godly perspective, which is me. I don't understand nothing. If the Lord wants you to be slaughtered, you're gonna get slaughtered. He said, I show mercy to who? Who I want. So grace to who? Who I want. It ain't about what you want. It's what he wants. He get angry who he want to get angry with. I ain't got no problem with it. Because guess what? Sometimes when the Lord angry with somebody, guess what? I'm going to be angry with that same damn person. You're going to hear some stuff come out of my mouth. Be like, man, you know what? I'm so tired of your bullshit. And it was the Lord, ain't no way the Lord used him like that. Shut the fuck up. People, I'm just being real with y'all. Y'all can call me what you want. I don't give a damn what you say. What you want? A smile on my face? I'm smiling, talking like this. What do you want? You want somebody who got a doctorate, a master's degree or something? I ain't got that. I got a degree from the Most High God to do whatever you want me to do. And I accept it. You know, when I first came to the Lord, I was like, let me tone down my language and everything. Let me talk to everybody all nice and shit. That ain't gained nobody. I was like, the Lord, like, be real. All right, let me be real. You need to be real with the Lord. Be real. Accept Jesus today. And have a blessed day. I hope these words hit you. He calling to you. He calling your name out. Answer the call.